Welcome, one and all, to the Friday edition of Multicolored Hats, the only podcast that looks at the digital dumpster fire of the week and tries to find the marshmallows. I'm your host, Kip, and it is Friday, October 3rd, 2025. This was the week we learned that AI is now officially writing phishing emails that are too clever for our security software to read, that your vacation plans are now a prime target for malware, and that the education sector has won the deeply unfortunate award for most likely to be hacked. It's Friday, the simulation is glitching, and we're here to document it. Let's get into it. First up, a story that proves AI is finally getting good at creative writing for crime. Microsoft's threat intelligence team warned this week about a new phishing campaign that is using large language models to craft its attacks. But we're not just talking about a well-written email. The attackers are using AI to generate malicious code and hide it inside SVG files. Those are scalable vector graphics, a type of image file. The AI obfuscates the code, using what Microsoft calls business terminology and a synthetic structure to disguise its true purpose. It's the digital equivalent of hiding a bomb inside a beautifully written sonnet. The email filters see a harmless image file, but your computer sees a set of instructions. It's a brilliant, terrifying new step in the AI arms race, where our robot assistants are being used to build better, smarter traps. Next, if you were planning a vacation to South America, I have some bad news. A new malware campaign is specifically targeting the hospitality industry there. Security researchers reported this week that a threat actor known as TA558 is going after hotels with a new version of the async rat malware, an open-source tool that's great at stealing credentials and loading other nasty surprises onto your system. The attack starts with a classic phishing email, probably something like, "Confirm your booking for the penthouse suite," which then tricks an employee into downloading a malicious file. Once inside, the malware can take over, giving the hackers a backdoor into the hotel's network. So, the next time you check into a hotel, just remember that the person at the front desk might not be the only one with access to your information. It gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, "We hope you enjoy your stay." In our "The Call is Coming from Inside the Open Source Community" segment, researchers have discovered the first ever malicious MCP server in the wild. MCP, or Model Context Protocol, is a system designed to help AI models communicate with each other safely. Well, it turns out a developer slipped some rogue code into an NPM package called Postmark MCP that was designed to steal emails. This is a huge deal because it weaponizes the very infrastructure that's supposed to make AI safer. It's like finding out that the UN translator is secretly a spy, using their position to pass malicious messages between delegates. The open source world is built on trust, and this is a stark reminder that sometimes that trust can be a vulnerability. Meanwhile, if you run a business, I hope your firewall is up to date. Cisco spent the end of last week dealing with a zero-day vulnerability in its ASA firewalls that hackers were already actively exploiting. The flaw allows attackers to deploy malware with cool, intimidating names like Ray Initiator and Line Viper. The NCSC in the UK has warned that this malware is a significant evolution in its ability to evade detection. It's the digital equivalent of finding out the burglars have not only picked your lock but have also invented an invisibility cloak. It's another frantic weekend of patching for IT departments everywhere, in the never-ending battle to keep the digital walls from crumbling. And finally, a story that should concern every parent, student, and teacher. According to a new report from the World Economic Forum, the education sector is now the #1 target for cybercriminals worldwide. That's right. More than manufacturing, more than finance, more than healthcare. Hackers are coming for our schools. The report notes a massive surge in attacks, especially during back-to-school season, with phishing campaigns designed to steal credentials from students and faculty. With cybersecurity budgets in education already stretched thin, AI is being brought in to help fill the gaps, but it's a race against time. It's a deeply ironic situation. The very institutions responsible for teaching the next generation about technology are the most vulnerable to its dark side. Feeling a little existentially exhausted? Is the relentless pace of technological disruption making you question the very nature of reality? You need existential elixir. It's not an energy drink, it's a coping mechanism in a can. Each sip is infused with a proprietary blend of chamomile, nihilism, and the serene acceptance that we're all just temporary nodes in a vast, uncaring network. Side effects may include a sudden urge to stare into the middle distance, a profound appreciation for the simple things, and the realization that none of this really matters anyway. Existential elixir. When you can't beat the simulation, you might as well enjoy the ride. And that's our show. A week where we learned that our AI is writing malware, our hotels are getting hacked, and our schools are the new frontline in the cyber war. I'm Kip, and this has been Multicolored Hats. Stay cynical, but stay informed.